Lesson 1, Airport Arrival.
That's good. Don't forget to arrive at the airport early for the security check.
Yes, I always prefer to be there well in advance to avoid any last-minute rush.
Me too. It gives us enough time to relax before the flight.
Exactly. Plus, I can grab a coffee and maybe do some last-minute shopping.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I love browsing the shops at the airport.
Yes, it's a great way to pass the time while waiting for our flight.
Let's make sure we check the traffic before heading out.
Good idea. I'd hate to get stuck in traffic and miss our flight.
Together, we'll make our travel experience smooth and enjoyable.
Lesson 2, Commuting Time.
How long does the ride usually take to get to the city?
It typically takes about 25 minutes in light traffic, but it can vary.
That's not too bad. I love how convenient public transport can be.
Absolutely. It's a great way to avoid the stress of driving.
Plus, I can use that time to catch up on reading or listen to music.
Yes, I enjoy being able to relax and unwind during my commute.
Let's plan our schedules around the best travel times to make it easier.
Great idea. That way, we can maximize our time together.
I'm excited to explore the city with you.
Lesson 3, Historical Context.
Empress Alexandra was worried about her son, especially as the war with Germany broke out in 1914.
Yes, that was a tumultuous time in history. I can only imagine her fears.
Absolutely. The pressures of war can create immense stress for families.
It's interesting to think about how personal lives were affected by larger political events.
Yes, the combination of personal and political struggles often shapes history.
I'd love to learn more about how those events unfolded over time.
Let's explore the historical context together. It's a fascinating topic.
I'm eager to understand the complexities of that era.
It'll give us a deeper appreciation for how far we've come since then.
Lesson 4, Morning Exercise.
I usually exercise in the morning. Oh, I should try that too. What time do you typically start?
I usually begin around 6 a.m. to make the most of my day.
That's impressive. I've heard that morning workouts can boost energy levels.
Absolutely. It sets a positive tone for the rest of the day.
I need to establish a routine that works for me.
Yes, starting early can help you stay consistent and motivated.
I'll aim to wake up a bit earlier and see how it goes.
That sounds like a great plan. I can share some tips to make it easier.
I'd appreciate that. I'm excited to start this journey toward fitness.
Lesson 5, Cooking and Creativity.
Yes, I love cooking. How about you?
Oh, I enjoy painting just as much as you love cooking.
That's interesting. What type of dishes do you like to cook?
I enjoy making healthy meals that are both delicious and colorful.
That sounds wonderful. Cooking can be such a creative outlet.
Absolutely. I love experimenting with different flavors and ingredients.
I think it's great how cooking and art can both express creativity.
Yes, and they both bring joy to our lives in different ways.
Let's have a cooking and painting day soon.
Lesson 6: New Year Celebrations.
When New Year's comes, it's fun to make noise with pots and pans or rings, bells, or honk horns.
Absolutely. It creates such a lively atmosphere as we count down the seconds.
I love the excitement in the air as everyone joins in the celebration.
Yes, it's a wonderful way to welcome a new beginning together.
Let's plan to celebrate with friends and make it memorable.
That sounds perfect. I can't wait to join in the countdown.
Together, we'll create lasting memories as we ring in the new year.
Yes, I'm looking forward to all the joy and excitement.
It's going to be a fantastic night filled with laughter and cheer.
Lesson 7: Dry cleaning costs.
How much does it cost to have my clothes cleaned?
The prices vary depending on the type of fabric and the service needed.
That makes sense. I imagine delicate fabrics would cost more to clean.
Yes, and certain stains can also increase the price due to the extra work involved.
I'll need to check the list of prices before deciding what to clean.
Absolutely. It's always good to be informed about the costs involved.
I appreciate your advice, it makes the process easier.
I'm glad to help. Let's find a reliable dry cleaner together.
Yes, I want to ensure my clothes are well taken care of.
Lesson 8: Health Awareness.
Usually, the person feels some discomfort and may notice an egg-shaped swelling.
That sounds concerning. It's important to pay attention to those signs.
Yes, in a few cases, the muscle layers may clamp, causing pain.
I can imagine how uncomfortable that must be.
It's crucial to seek medical advice if those symptoms persist.
Absolutely. It's better to be safe and get checked out.
Let's stay informed about our health and well-being.
Yes, taking care of ourselves should always be a priority.
Together, we can encourage each other to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Lesson 9: Keeping up with trends.
I agree. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to keep up with all the trends.
Yes, the pace at which trends change can be overwhelming.
Exactly. I often find myself wondering what's in and what's out.
It's important to remember that not every trend suits everyone.
Absolutely. It's better to embrace what feels right for you.
I like to mix classic styles with a few trendy pieces.
That's a great approach. It keeps things fresh without losing your identity.
Yes, let's focus on finding what truly reflects our personalities.
Together, we can navigate the world of fashion with confidence.
Lesson 10: Sports in Canada.
I've been reading about the soccer and lacrosse leagues in Canada, it's fascinating.
Yes, it is. It's estimated that professional sports and leagues throughout the country are growing rapidly.
Absolutely. The increasing popularity of these sports is really exciting to see.
I love how sports can unite communities and create a sense of identity.
Exactly. It's great to see youth getting involved in developing their skills.
Yes, with more investment in sports programs, the future looks bright for Canadian athletes.
I agree. Let's keep an eye on how these leagues evolve over the next few years.
Definitely. It'll be interesting to see how they compete on an international level.
I'm looking forward to attending some games and supporting local teams.
Lesson 11: Dreaming of travel.
Hi! Have you ever thought about traveling to a new country?
Yes, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. There's so much to explore out there.
I completely understand. Each country has its own unique culture and experiences.
Exactly. The idea of immersing myself in a different environment is so appealing.
Do you have a specific country in mind that you'd like to visit?
I'm leaning towards Japan. I've always been fascinated by its history and traditions.
That sounds amazing. The blend of modernity and tradition there is captivating.
Yes, and the food looks incredible too. I can't wait to try authentic sushi.
Let's start planning our dream trips together.
Lesson 12: Catching skills.
If you want to catch one, you really need to use your hand properly.
That sounds easy. How do I know if it's the right technique?
It takes practice, but watching videos can help you understand the movement.
I see. Seeing it done right will definitely make it easier to learn.
Exactly. Plus, you'll build confidence with each attempt you make.
I'm excited to give it a try. It sounds fun to learn something new.
Yes, and once you get it, you'll feel a real sense of accomplishment.
I can't wait to practice and improve my skills.
Let's make it a fun activity together.
Lesson 13: Historical awareness.
It's interesting how the people of Canada and the United States realized their laws had been unfair.
Yes, the historical context is crucial to understanding the changes that occurred.
It really shows how public sentiment can lead to significant reforms over time.
Absolutely. Collective movements often drive the push for justice and equality.
I think it's important to learn from history to avoid repeating mistakes.
Yes, understanding past struggles helps us appreciate our current freedoms.
Let's explore more about the events that led to these realizations.
Great idea. It'll deepen our understanding of our societies.
I'm excited to delve into this important topic together.
Lesson 14, Accessory Shopping.
Great! I need some new accessories. How about we start at the mall?
That sounds like a perfect plan. I love exploring different styles.
Yes, accessories can really elevate an outfit and showcase personality.
Absolutely. I'm looking for something unique that stands out.
Let's check out some local boutiques as well, they often have hidden gems.
Good idea. I enjoy finding one-of-a-kind pieces that tell a story.
I'm excited to see what we discover together.
Me too. Shopping is always more fun with good company.
Let's make a day of it and enjoy the hunt for the perfect accessories.
Lesson 15, Team Support.
I support the team from my hometown, it makes me feel connected to my roots.
That's great. The stadium must be an exciting place to watch a game.
Absolutely. The energy from the crowd is electric during matches.
I love how sports can bring people together, regardless of differences.
Yes, it's amazing to see fans unite for a common passion.
I'd love to attend a game with you sometime.
That would be awesome. Let's plan to go when the season starts.
I'm looking forward to experiencing that excitement firsthand.
Together, we'll cheer for our team and create lasting memories.
Lesson 16, Discussing Expectations.
That's great news regarding the project. I'm excited to hear more about it and discuss it further.
Absolutely. I think it's important to clarify what our expectations are moving forward to ensure we're all aligned.
Yes, I believe that setting clear goals will help us stay focused and motivated throughout the process.
Exactly. It would be beneficial to outline our individual responsibilities so that everyone knows what is expected of them.
I couldn't agree more. When everyone is aware of their role, it creates a smoother workflow and reduces any potential misunderstandings.
And discussing expectations also allows us to identify any potential challenges early on, which we can address proactively.
That's a great approach. It's always better to tackle issues before they escalate, ensuring a more enjoyable collaboration.
Yes, and it will also give us an opportunity to celebrate our achievements as we reach our goals together.
I'm looking forward to our discussion. I think it will set the tone for a productive and fulfilling journey ahead.
Lesson 17, Building Confidence.
Are you feeling confident about the upcoming presentation? I know you've put a lot of effort into preparing for it.
I feel well prepared overall, and I believe that my research will help me convey the information clearly to our audience.
That's fantastic to hear. Preparation is key, and it sounds like you have everything under control.
Yes, I've practiced my delivery several times, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable with the material.
That's great. Confidence often comes from familiarity, and it seems like you've really dedicated yourself to mastering the content.
Absolutely. I think having a solid understanding of the topic makes a big difference in how I present myself.
True. When you know your material, it reflects in your body language and tone, which can engage the audience effectively.
Exactly. I also plan to anticipate any questions that might arise, so I can respond thoughtfully and confidently.
That's a smart strategy. Being prepared for questions demonstrates your expertise and builds trust with your audience.
Lesson 18: The Olympic Movement.
One of the biggest challenges faced in creating an international Olympic movement was the lack of organization of sport internationally.
That's true. Without a structured approach, it was difficult to unify various sports and nations under a common goal.
Exactly. The need for a governing body to oversee the rules and regulations of sports became increasingly evident as the movement grew.
Yes, establishing an organization like the International Olympic Committee was crucial for promoting fairness and standardization across competitions.
And it also helped in fostering international cooperation, allowing countries to come together in the spirit of friendly competition.
Absolutely. The Olympics have become a platform for athletes to showcase their talents while representing their nations on a global stage.
It's fascinating to see how the Olympics have evolved over time, adapting to changes in society and the inclusion of new sports.
Yes, and the emphasis on promoting peace and understanding through sports is a powerful message that resonates worldwide.
I believe that the Olympic movement continues to inspire countless individuals, encouraging them to pursue their dreams and strive for excellence.
Lesson 19: Room Preferences.
When it comes to booking a hotel, do you have any particular room preferences that you usually consider?
Absolutely. I always prefer a non-smoking room with a view. There's something so refreshing about waking up to a beautiful landscape outside my window.
I completely agree. A nice view can make a huge difference in the overall experience of your stay, enhancing relaxation and enjoyment.
Yes, and I think it's also about the feeling of being connected to the surroundings, whether it's mountains, the ocean, or a city skyline.
Exactly. It can be inspiring to look out and see something captivating, especially if you're in a new place, as it adds to the adventure.
And let's not forget about the comfort of the room itself. Having a cozy space to retreat to after a day of exploring is essential.
Definitely. A well furnished room with good amenities can really elevate your travel experience, making it feel more like a home away from home.
I couldn't agree more. It's those little details that often leave a lasting impression and can influence whether you'd return to that hotel.
So, what's your top choice for a view? Are you more of a beach or mountain person when it comes to hotel preferences?
Lesson 20: Historical Perspectives.
You know, when we delve into history, it's quite remarkable to understand that Hitler had a personal hatred not only for Jewish people but also for everything Jewish.
It's truly disturbing to reflect on how such intense prejudice can lead to catastrophic consequences. It's a dark chapter in human history that we must remember.
Absolutely. His ideology and actions were fueled by a need to scapegoat and dehumanize an entire group, which is a critical lesson for us today.
Yes, and it's important to acknowledge that this kind of hatred can manifest in various forms, affecting many communities throughout history.
Exactly. Understanding these historical contexts helps us combat similar ideologies in contemporary society and promotes tolerance and acceptance.
It's all about learning from the past and ensuring that we work towards a future where such hatred has no place.
I couldn't agree more. Education is key to preventing history from repeating itself, and we all have a role to play in that.
Yes, and by fostering open discussions about these topics, we can create a society that values diversity and respects all individuals.
Let's hope that by sharing these stories and lessons, we can inspire others to stand against injustice and promote peace.
Lesson 21: Fitness Progress.
I've noticed that my strength and endurance have significantly improved since I started my new workout routine. It's quite encouraging.
That's fantastic to hear. It's amazing how consistency and dedication can lead to such remarkable changes in our physical abilities.
Exactly. I've been focusing on a mix of cardio and strength training, which seems to be paying off in boosting my overall fitness levels.
That's a great approach. Combining different types of exercise can really help develop a well-rounded fitness regime.
Yes, and I'm also paying attention to my diet, which I believe complements my workouts and fuels my body effectively.
Nutrition is definitely a key component. What sort of foods have you incorporated to support your progress?
I've been including more lean proteins, fresh fruits, and vegetables, while also staying hydrated throughout the day.
That sounds like a balanced plan. It's essential to nourish our bodies properly, especially when we're pushing ourselves physically.
Absolutely. I feel more energized and motivated than ever, and I'm excited to see how much further I can push myself.
Lesson 22: Travel Dreams.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit there. I've heard it's known for its stunning landscapes and breathtaking scenery.
Yes, the beauty of that place is truly captivating. It's like stepping into a postcard with its picturesque views and natural wonders.
Exactly. I can just imagine hiking through those majestic mountains or exploring lush valleys and pristine lakes.
And let's not forget about the vibrant culture and local cuisine that often accompany such stunning landscapes. It adds another layer to the experience.
Definitely. Experiencing the local traditions and flavors can make the trip even more memorable and enriching.
Absolutely. It's the perfect blend of adventure and discovery, allowing you to connect with nature and people alike.
I think we should start planning a trip there. It would be amazing to explore those breathtaking sights together.
I couldn't agree more. Let's gather some information and see when we can make this dream trip a reality.
Yes. I'm excited to embark on this adventure and create unforgettable memories in such a beautiful place.
Lesson 23: Grocery Shopping Tips.
For my recipe, you can find the ingredients in the produce section at the back of the store. It's always fresh and vibrant there.
That's a great tip. I love starting my grocery shopping in the produce section because it sets the tone for a healthy meal.
Exactly. Fresh fruits and vegetables not only add flavor but also provide essential nutrients that are important for our well-being.
Yes, and I enjoy choosing seasonal produce. It often tastes better and supports local farmers as well.
Absolutely. Plus, it's exciting to experiment with different ingredients depending on what's available.
I agree. Do you have any specific items in mind that you're looking to pick up for your recipe?
I'll definitely be getting some ripe tomatoes, fragrant basil, and perhaps some colorful bell peppers to add a pop of flavor.
Those are fantastic choices. They'll surely enhance the dish and make it visually appealing as well.
Yes, presentation is key. I believe that when a meal looks good, it makes it even more enjoyable to eat.
Lesson 24: Online Shopping Plans.
Alright, I'll look for some options online for our upcoming trip. It's always good to compare and find the best deals.
That sounds like a plan. Are there any specific requirements you have in mind for the accommodations?
Yes, I'd prefer a place that offers free Wi Fi and breakfast included. It makes the mornings much easier when we can grab a bite before heading out.
Definitely. Having Wi-Fi is essential for planning our daily activities, and breakfast can save us time and money.
Exactly. I also think it would be nice to find a location that's close to major attractions so we can explore easily.
That's a great idea. Being centrally located can really enhance our experience and allow us to maximize our time.
For sure. I'll keep an eye out for any additional amenities like a swimming pool or fitness center, just in case we want to relax.
Yes, those options can add to our enjoyment, especially after a long day of sightseeing.
I'm excited to see what I can find. Let's make this trip unforgettable with the right accommodations.
Lesson 25: Historical Reflection.
It was the case for many years in the past that society struggled with various issues, but nevertheless, I carry in my heart a great solicitude for the future.
That's a powerful sentiment. Despite the challenges we've faced, it's important to remain hopeful and proactive in shaping a better tomorrow.
Absolutely. Acknowledging past struggles can motivate us to work towards positive change and progress in our communities.
Yes, and it's essential to learn from those experiences to avoid repeating the same mistakes.
Exactly. By fostering compassion and understanding, we can create a society that values empathy and support for one another.
I couldn't agree more. It's about building bridges rather than walls and encouraging collaboration among diverse groups.
Yes, and I think it's inspiring to see how individuals can come together to drive meaningful change in their communities.
Definitely. We each have a role to play in advocating for justice and equality, and it starts with small actions every day.
I'm hopeful that by sharing our stories and experiences, we can inspire others to join in this journey toward a brighter future.
Lesson 26: Medical Insights.
For some years after, Bethune devoted himself to the treatment of tuberculosis patients. It was a significant commitment to improving public health.
Yes, his dedication to helping others during such a challenging time speaks volumes about his character and compassion.
He truly made a difference in the lives of so many individuals who were suffering, and his contributions are still recognized today.
It's remarkable to consider how his efforts not only provided immediate care but also advanced medical knowledge in that field.
Exactly. It's essential to remember that the impact of such dedication goes beyond individual patients, it can influence healthcare practices as a whole.
Absolutely. By focusing on treatment and prevention, he helped pave the way for future advancements in medicine.
And his legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of compassion and innovation in the face of adversity.
Yes, it's inspiring to think about how one person's commitment can create a ripple effect that benefits countless lives.
I believe that understanding these historical figures can motivate us to contribute positively to our communities today.
Lesson 27: Humanitarian Efforts.
The British Red Cross operates in a country where there are 15 million landmines in a population of about 10 million. The situation is dire.
It's shocking to think about the scale of the problem and how many lives are affected by such dangerous remnants of conflict.
Absolutely. The work of the Red Cross is crucial in providing support and assistance to those impacted by these landmines.
Yes, their efforts not only focus on immediate relief but also on long-term recovery and rehabilitation for affected communities.
It's vital for organizations like this to raise awareness about the dangers of landmines and advocate for their removal.
Exactly. Education plays a key role in preventing accidents and ensuring that people can safely navigate their environments.
And by collaborating with local communities, they can create sustainable solutions that empower individuals to rebuild their lives.
Yes, it's a holistic approach that encompasses not just physical safety but also emotional and social support.
I admire the resilience of those working on the ground, their commitment to humanitarian efforts is truly inspiring.
Lesson 28: Corporate Decisions.
It's interesting to note that an additional $11 per car was proposed to fix the problem, but Ford decided not to pursue that option.
Yes, that decision reflects the complexities businesses face when balancing costs with the need for quality and safety.
Exactly. It's always a challenge for corporations to weigh the financial implications against their responsibility to consumers.
And sometimes, making a decision based solely on profit can lead to significant consequences down the line, affecting reputation and customer trust.
Absolutely. It's essential for companies to consider long-term impacts rather than short-term savings when it comes to production and safety.
Yes, and transparency with consumers can build loyalty and trust, which ultimately benefits the brand in the future.
I think it's important for businesses to recognize that their decisions can have far-reaching effects, not just on profits but on people's lives as well.
Definitely. By prioritizing quality and responsibility, companies can create a positive legacy that resonates with consumers.
I hope that more businesses follow this approach, as it will lead to a more sustainable and ethical marketplace.
Lesson 29: Government Accountability.
The laws advised, and I admit, by the Prime Minister raise important questions about accountability and the consequences of our actions as a society.
Yes, we must ask what will happen when people are held responsible for their decisions. It can lead to significant changes in behavior and expectations.
Exactly. When leaders set a precedent by acknowledging their responsibilities, it fosters a culture of transparency that can influence the entire nation.
And it encourages citizens to engage actively in governance, knowing that their voices and concerns are taken into consideration.
That's true. It creates a sense of community where everyone feels empowered to contribute to the dialogue about the laws that govern them.
I believe this also emphasizes the importance of informed citizenship. When people understand the implications of legislation, they can advocate for their rights effectively.
Absolutely. It's crucial for a democracy to thrive when individuals are aware of their responsibilities and the impact of their actions on the collective.
Yes, and by encouraging open discussions, we can address potential issues before they escalate, leading to a more harmonious society.
I'm hopeful that these conversations will inspire a new generation of leaders who prioritize accountability and integrity.
Lesson 30: Privacy and Communication.
It's essential to communicate clearly and use natural language, especially when discussing sensitive topics that might affect many people.
Absolutely. Clear communication helps ensure that everyone understands the message being conveyed, which is particularly important in today's fast-paced world.
Yes, and we must also make sure to review your privacy settings regularly, as it's vital to protect our personal information in an increasingly digital environment.
I couldn't agree more. Being proactive about privacy can prevent potential risks and safeguard our data from unwanted access.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance between openness in our communication and protecting our personal boundaries.
Yes, and I think educating ourselves and others about privacy rights is crucial in empowering individuals to take control of their information.
That's true. Knowledge is power, and when people are informed, they can make better decisions regarding their online presence.
I believe that fostering a culture of respect for privacy can lead to healthier interactions, both online and offline.
Absolutely. It's a shared responsibility among all of us to ensure that communication remains respectful and safe for everyone involved.